We love being part of their events more than any other club here.
Because it's really to do what you want to do, to drive.
Fun group for 911 owners.
We're super friendly club.
Because it's really to do what you want to do, to drive.
It is my way of unwinding.
We love being part of their events more than any other club here.
I started the Niners community because I didn't feel like there was any community that catered for what I was looking for. Honestly, the most fulfilling part is the people I get to meet and the community. It's fantastic. We've been doing this for coming up to 6 years now, and I've met all sorts of people, all different cultures, different background, different occupations. And the most common thing about everyone is their love for the Porsche.
Hi, my name is Kamran Siddiqui. I've got a Carrera 4S. This is a 991 2013. I've had it for 6 years and have been part of the Niners group since 2020, since inception. Since I was a kid, I've had books and books on Porsche 911, so it was always my dream car. So when I finally got one, there was a sense of achievement for me because this was a car that I grew up dreaming about. So I got a 991, and then I added a classic 997 to my collection as well. You know, coming to the track and pushing the limits, you realize that you think you're fast, but you're not. You know, the car is a lot more capable than you are. So I come to the track a couple of times a year, 2-3 times a year, and every time it challenges me to be a better driver. Every day when I wake up, I go through the Niners, chat. Every evening I go through the chat, and it gives me the time to decompress and not think about the whole day. It is my way of unwinding. The group is tightly knit. We all know each other. We meet up for dinners. We meet up for social gatherings. And it is an environment that has gotten a lot of like-minded people together. Whether it is on the track or off the track, the environment that we actually engage in and have the same passion for is just lovely.
So I'm David. I'm owning a 991.1 GT3 from 2014. Porsche, it's a car I would say that a lot of people will dream of. They are cars which are beautiful to me, all of them, from the 60s up to the latest model. Of course, the older model like mine will be not as super fast, but what we do enjoy, I would say, it's pleasure. We don't want to beat the clock. We just want to enjoy it. So I'm not super fast, but I'm enjoying it a lot. So I've got an SLK 350 to go to the office. I've got a Jeep to go to the desert. Everyone is going to the desert here. And the wife has a Cayenne. And I've got a couple of cars lying down in France. Okay, I'm French. So I've got an old BMW M3 E36. I've got a smart coupe, a Roadster. I've got a 205 GTI, and I've got a very old BMW called a 323i S model from 1983, a quite rare model, like 200 models has been sold in the world, that I'm keeping there for my later days. So we are doing outing, I would say, once a month during the winter time. Summer is quiet. So it's a matter of meeting friends, passionate about cars, not only a Porsche, but about cars. So we are sharing the same passion.
My name's Chris. This is a 992.2 from 2024. It's the best car. Special the 911 is the best car what's there. I'm driving since 2014. I love it. It's always fun. It's always fun and what he can do, how he can manage the curves and get out, and there's no problem. It's just perfect. I have two more GT3RS, one 991.1, one 991.2, one in silver, one in blue. And yeah, they're different. They're wild and loud. This is more fast. He's more on speed focused. They all have a different mentality. It sounds funny, but it's like that. It's a community, a nice one. It's really to do what you want to do, to drive, share experiences with others.
Hi, my name is Sanjay. I'm the owner of Project 11. I own and run the workshop. And yeah, we are here for this track day organized by Motor Hub in collaboration with Niners and PCB. I was always fascinated by the Porsche brand, and when I could finally afford one, I ended up, this was a car I bought used, so I just got a good deal on this car. I've owned it now for about 10 years or so. When I bought this car, it was originally white in color. I'm not a big fan of white, so I wanted to do something unique. This color is called Mycen Blue. It was, I believe it was the launch color on one of the earlier 356 Speedsters. Plenty of road trips that I've taken in this car all over UAE. We've gone to Oman in this. At some point, I would like to take it somewhere Europe, explore some good driving roads. But anytime I jump into this car, go for a drive, whether it's Jebel J, somewhere Kalba, each one is just as enjoyable as the previous one. I have an old Honda, which is my daily drive. I'm also a secret BMW lover, so I have some BMW. I have a BMW M5. I've been part of this Niners group since its inception. It's a fun group for 911 owners.
My name is Mubarak Naimi. I'm a fan of Porsches, especially 911. I started it with the classics. So my favorite one is the yellow 964, which everybody knows the car. They know me from this one. But for sure, when you get one Porsche, it's pull you to buy another Porsche, then another Porsche. Then you start to like this one, okay, I want to get it, then that one, then I want to get it. I ended up buying GT3 now, just apart from the classics. I have a cafe in Ajman. It's called Ignite Specialty Coffee. And people, they call it Porsche Cafe. It's hard to say Ignite somehow, but Porsche now, they call it Porsche Cafe. Even today, I did not bring my Porsche, but because all of my friends are here. Niners Club, like 90% or 95% of them, they are my friends. And we meet only on events and community gatherings. So I'm here, even without a Porsche, but I'm here.
My name is Tamara. This is Danny, my son. I drive a 992 Turbo S. The Turbo S specifically meets all the needs that I have. It's a four-seater. It's a great, smooth daily driver. It's great for drives, but also it performs really well on the track. I think it's underrated for the power it has. You know, we come in, we deflate the tires, and we're good to go. So I used to do autocross before having kids. Then motherhood took over. I stopped for 12 years and I came back a couple of years ago, and actually Danny, my son, was one of the reasons I kind of had the courage to come back, because it's a passion we share in common. There's lots of communities in the UAE. Honestly, I love the Niners because of the community. You know, it's like-minded, petrol heads, people who are, again, into the sport, not into showing off. We join them on several events. We join on drives as well. It's a lot of fun. On the track also. We love being part of their events more than any other club here.
It's quite nice also that we get to race against some high-level cars because we have different heats now. Quite different than the usual. And I like the change because now we get to get real competition. So that's fun. Yeah.
My name's Adnan Malik, and this is my Porsche 911 2017 Turbo S. I started the Niners community because I didn't feel like there was any community that catered for what I was looking for. Basically, it started by mistake. We were members of different groups, and then one morning we went out for a drive, three friends, and we went back to a coffee shop afterwards, and then we bumped into two more guys, took their numbers. The following week we went out again, we bumped into a few more guys, and it just organically grew, and it just became a group for 911s, and then before we knew it, we were 5, 10, 30, 50, now we're over 800. So it's grown very organically since 2019. I grew up in a household where my father was self-employed. So sometimes we'd see him with a nice car, sometimes we'd see him with not a nice car. But his quintessential car success was Mercedes. But for me, whenever I saw a Porsche as a kid, I was like, I'm gonna have a Porsche. So as soon as the opportunity came up in my life, I got a Porsche. I have a Porsche 993 air-cooled, Porsche Macan GTS, that's the wife's, and I have a Land Cruiser Prado. Honestly, the most fulfilling part is the people I get to meet and the community. It's fantastic. We've been doing this for coming up to 6 years now, and I've met all sorts of people, all different cultures, different background, different occupations. And the most common thing about everyone is their love for the Porsche. Vox Cinemas decided to do a drive-in cinema, and they tied up with us. So it was the Niners that did it. So if you look at it, we ended up in the New York Times, we ended up in Reuters, and it was Porsches and popcorn. And it was something, quite a sense of achievement, because I'd done that with Vox Cinemas, and it was a great achievement. We have events where people bring their kids along. Some of the kids are in the cars with their dads. I think it's a great opportunity for fathers and their kids to bond. I mean, Aiden here, his daughter's here with him. That's his daughter's helmet and that's his son's helmet. It's a community, it's free, and it's like-minded people.